How's it going, everyone? This is Matt, and today we're just going to do an unboxing video of this new MacBook Air from Apple. This one here is with the M1 chip with the 8-core CPU and the 8GB unified memory, as well as the 256GB SSD storage. This one does have the Retina display with True Tone. Magic Keyboard is back. There is that Touch ID as well, and of course it does come with the 2 Thunderbolt ports. Now it's not a lot of ports, so if you're someone that needs or has a lot of peripheral devices, you might have a little bit difficulty in. You're definitely going to need some type of adapter to expand the ports. Other than that, though, it's pretty much all I need for now, and for me, I really do like how minimalist this machine really is. The color is a gold. It's like a gold option, and I just really like the way it shines in the light. As you can see, it's very I guess it's not too bright. It has a very subtle shine to it, which is kind of cool. I'm just going to take off the wrapper here, and I really like the Air design. The Air design is really cool because it's pointed and it's just very thin. It's almost like you're holding a piece of paper. It is pretty cool. So my initial impressions of this machine is definitely I'm very impressed with the build quality of it, for sure. Coming from a MacBook Pro 2012, and the build is very similar. It feels very solid. There's no, when you're typing, for example, there's no creaking or anything like that. It just feels like a very solid device. Of course, you get welcomed with this cool welcome message here, and of course in different languages as well, which is very cool. Now, just wanted to show you some different angles of this device as well, just to kind of show you how it looks from different angles. The keyboard, the screen, just pay attention to just the build quality in general. It really does feel solid, and just my initial impressions, just using the machine as well, it's been pretty fast. Just doing like simple video editing here. This one was actually all done in iMovie, and I'm basically using an external microphone right now. So the microphone I'm using here is an Audio-Technica AT. Let me see. Audio-Technica AT 2020, and I'm plugged through a Focusrite, Scarlett Focusrite. I believe that's a 2i2 version. I've had this for quite a while now. Let me just check. This one, yeah, Focusrite, Scarlett, and this one is the 2i2, yeah. And now, one of the things here is that this audio interface requires a USB-A input, right? And with the MacBook Air, it doesn't have a USB-A. So you definitely need to get an adapter, which I did. Yeah, and the one I got is basically the Kaplan, let's see, Microsoft Surface, a USB-C hub. It's a 5-in-1 with SD card reader as well. So I definitely recommend getting something like this if you have a lot of different, basically more, I guess, vintage devices, you can say. Things that are, if you want it to be backwards compatible, for example, right? So that's one I got because I know that I have a lot of USB-A inputs from my past devices. Anyways, skipping ahead back to the laptop here, just showing you a few more angles, and yeah, that's how it closes. Logo is cool. I think one thing that I kind of wish Apple did again was to light up the Apple logo. I think that would be kind of cool. They used to do that with the MacBook Pro, and you can see a lot of people, they put like different skins over the cover, just to get creative. They don't really have that anymore. Not sure if it's like a cost-cutting thing, but I think it is kind of cool if they brought that back, and I think they will. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future they'll bring it back, because these type of things, it goes in trends, right? Alright, and just going to show you some of the dimensions relative to everyday objects, like a Sharpie, for example. You can even see that it's almost as thin as a Sharpie. If you look at the front side, which is pretty amazing how they designed it like that. I know I mean, it is a first impression, and I just think it's really cool how they were able to get the screen and everything so thin. I think it's even thinner than my phone, which is a Google Pixel right now. And I'll show you that as well. And of course, this is with the case, so you'll definitely see that. I mean, this view doesn't really show the thickness of the phone, but yeah, it just feels. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. So aside from that, if you're considering a laptop, and if this is in your price range, I definitely think this one would do the trick. Now, if you're someone that's a creative, if you're a photographer, if you're creating music on a MacBook, or just creating music in general, one thing that's really awesome is that there are no fans on the MacBook Air. There's absolutely no fans. So I don't know how the longevity, whether this is a good or bad thing, but I personally think this is a game changer, especially for people who are on the go creating music with their laptop. Because if you're creating music and you're recording things, you definitely want a very quiet environment. And if you don't have any fans, it just cannot produce any external noise, which is really awesome. And yeah, like I've read a lot of reviews of people just doing a lot of work, like very intense video editing on this new M1 chip, and it's a game changer. So this is just my first day review. We'll definitely see how this matches up, and how this holds up throughout the year, throughout the new year. Definitely want to create more videos, and I'm just really excited to get started and use this machine. So thanks for watching, everyone, and yeah, if you like what you see, definitely subscribe and hit a like button. Thank you.